3 SPAC stocks or special purpose acquisition companies for April 2021. These are 3 pre-merger SPACs that are still in their searching phase that I believe have great management teams. And at the time of this video, their common stock are trading below the $10 per share that's held in the trust. And full disclosure, I do have positions in all 3 of these blank check companies. Now I know you might be thinking, please no more SPACs, all of my SPACs are crashing. Well, in my opinion, the best time to buy SPACs is when they are cheap so that we can buy low and sell high. And there are so many pre-target SPACs with high quality management teams selling at a huge discount right now. We're gonna go over these 3 SPACs right after I am not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Learn to invest like a wolf at your own risk. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Wolves of Investing. My name is Donnie Nguyen and I'm the founder of Wolves of Investing. If you're new, my channel is primarily about investing in the stock market. If you want to learn how to achieve financial freedom through investing, be sure to click on that subscribe button and notification bell if you haven't yet. And please remember to drop a like on this video if you enjoy it, as it truly helps out the channel. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first SPAC we're going to talk about is Gores Metropolis 2. On Fidelity, the tickers are GMII for the common stock and GMIIW for the warrants. This SPAC IPO'd on January 21st of this year and has 24 months to complete a business combination. If you're a member of my Patreon, you already got my buy alerts and know how bullish I am on GMII. Gores Metropolis 1 is the SPAC that took LiDAR company Luminar public. That was a very successful de-SPAC, and Luminar is up over 100% from the SPAC IPO price in less than 1 year. Now you might be wondering, why did I choose this Gores SPAC instead of one of his other 5 or so SPACs that are still in their searching phase? The reason I like this Gores SPAC the best is because Alec Gores is serving as CEO in GMII, unlike his other SPACs where he's serving as chairman. And also because of the huge success of Luminar. The GMII common stock closed at $9.88 on Friday, and the warrants closed at $1.35. I think that these are both good entry points. I got in the warrants around $1.20 as I alerted on my Patreon, so I personally would not buy at $1.35 since I already have a position. I currently do not own the common stock, even though I think this is a very good entry, because I already have a big enough position in the warrants, so I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. My plan with the warrants is just to hold until a target is announced and then reevaluate. If for some reason there's another market crash and the warrants go below $1, then I may consider picking up more warrants. But I'm going to cross that bridge if and when it comes. These warrants have the typical $18 and $10 early expiration terms. So as always, be aware of any early expiration of the warrants. If you're brand new to warrants, be sure to check out my SPAC Warrant Basics for Beginners video, where I answer a lot of questions that people have asked me about SPAC warrants. Because of the previous success of this SPAC team, I'm looking to get a 2 or 3 bagger return out of this investment. That is the goal, but of course I will have to reevaluate once a target is eventually announced. On to SPAC number 2, which is Northern Genesis Acquisition Corp 2. On Fidelity, the stock ticker is NGAB and the warrants are trading as NGABWS. This SPAC IPO'd on January 14th of this year and has 24 months to complete a business combination. This is the same SPAC team that is taking Lion Electric public. That deal has not closed yet, but their first SPAC hit a high of $35.25. It has since come way down, but is still at $16.94, which is a return of 69% in less than 1 year. I really like this management team, and I expect them to target another green energy company. The NGAB common stock closed at $9.92 on Friday, and the warrants closed at $1.22. I think that these are both good entry points. I own both the common stock and the warrants. My plan is just to hold until a target is announced and then reevaluate. If for some reason the warrants go below $1 before a target is announced, then I may consider picking up more warrants. On to SPAC number 3, which is JOF FinTech Acquisition Corp. A big shout out to the Discord community on this one. One of our amazing Discord members put me onto this SPAC. On Fidelity, the stock ticker is JOFF, and the warrants are trading as JOFFW. This SPAC IPO'd on February 8th of this year and has 24 months to complete a business combination. This SPAC has a stacked management team. The CEO, Joel Leonoff, is vice chairman of Paysafe's board of directors. I made a video about Paysafe's merger with BFT a while back. Be sure to check out that video if you're interested. The SPAC team has affiliations with many other well-known companies, such as Party Gaming, Fidelity National Information Services, and SoftBank. The JOFF common stock closed at $9.82 on Friday, and the warrants closed at 80 cents. Although I think these are both good entry points, I'm a little more cautious on the warrants on this one compared with my first two picks, even though these warrants are cheaper than my first two picks. Unlike my other two picks, this is their first SPAC. They were involved with Paysafe's reverse merger with BFT, but that was as a target, not as the SPAC. So in my opinion, there may be a slightly bigger risk that they don't complete a business combination, which would cause the warrants to expire worthless. Don't get me wrong though, I may still pick up some warrants if they remain at this price or lower, but I'm just being a little more cautious. At this time, I own the JOFF SPAC units. If you want to know more about investing in SPAC units, be sure to check out my SPAC units video where I answer a lot of questions people have about SPAC units. Like the other two SPACs, I plan to just hold until a target is announced and then reevaluate. All right, so if you're interested in seeing all of my buys and sells inside of my Fidelity All SPAC portfolio, or if you just want to support my work, be sure to check out my Patreon. For $5 a month, you get all of my buy and sell alerts from that portfolio. There's also access to my private Patreon Discord. The Patreon Discord channels are inside of my free public Discord server, but they are completely separate and private from the rest of the public Discord. If you want more than just my buy and sell alerts, then I also have a higher tier where I share all of my holdings from that portfolio and two of my other long-term portfolios every month. And if you want to become a super alpha OG and get a shout out on one of my videos every month, I also have a tier for that. So be sure to check out my Patreon if you're interested. A link is in the video description. And as always, a huge thank you to the amazing patrons that have already joined. In addition to my Patreon, I also have a free public Discord with over 500 members. It is the most awesome community, definitely my favorite place to talk SPACs and other stocks with other members of the community. Be sure to check it out if you're interested. A link to the free public Discord is also in the video description. So those were my 3 pre-target, pre-merger SPAC picks for April 2021. Let me know what you think about these 3 blank check companies and what other SPACs you're watching. Drop me a line in the comments. Be sure to leave a like on this video before leaving. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.